guys can hear me. If you can't hear me, drop a comment, let us know. So go ahead, all you need is a mat, maybe some water.
Definitely some water.
Definitely some water, especially if you're doing this outside.
Grab your sunglasses if you're doing it outside.
If you see us like doing something not yoga, it's probably because we're swatting mosquitoes away from us. You don't have to copy that unless you're outside too. So yeah, go ahead and grab a mat.
Some water.
Friends.
Yeah, grab
6
your friends.
feet away. 6 feet
grab
away.
Something for the earth. Grab a piece of
I'm going to try to
on this
incorporate
Earth
some poses that remind me of the earth. See how it goes.
Yeah.
If you can't hear me, now would be a great time to tell us. If you can't see us, now would be a great time to tell us.
Because once we're over there,
we can't see you. So we're out here at the park. We're about to celebrate Earth Day, with the trees.
And the earth. Right here. This is Earth, baby, all day. Oh, we ready?
Okay. All right. Grab your mat. Let's do this. Hi, Irby.
We have like 2 minutes before we're actually going to get started. They can't hear me at all, Katie.
No, they can't hear you at all. It's glorious.
Katie, we can hear you.
You can hear me? Okay. All right. So we are going to start in child's pose. So just go ahead and make your way onto that mat. Yeah, I know. Just go ahead and get started in child's pose. Knees wide, big toes touch. Hips sink back towards your heels, and just reach your fingertips long in front of you. So our demo bit with you, but when I'm not doing something, Tiffany, to know what you should be doing, or follow my voice. Take a deep breath in. Outside, no problem. Just want you to feel the floor. A little bit deeper towards your heels. Here. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Good. Find 5 more breaths here. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. They're all saying they can't hear me. Can't hear you well. See if I can turn the volume up. In through the nose and out through the mouth. All right, y'all, I'm going to try this. Is this better? Can you hear me better now? Anyone? In through the nose and out through the mouth. Good. Just hang tight here. See if anyone can hear me.
So far behind, it's hard to tell if that made a difference. You're still back over there.
Good. Just finishing out that final exercise. And then start to pull yourself up to the hands and knees, tabletop pose. We're not going to stay here long, but I want you to bring your hands right underneath. Spread those fingertips. Or press your belly button up into your spine. I call this grizzly bear pose. It's also catching dog. Can you take one more breath in here? Exhale, send your hips wide, downward facing dog. Good. Start to wag your tail. Walk your dog here, bending those knees in towards the mat. Gaze between your toes. Send those hips high to the sky. Can you take one more deep breath in and one more deep breath out? Look up towards your hands.
Step both feet up to meet your hands and fold forward, hinging at those hips. Keep a deep bend in your knees. Let your head release towards the ground, taking our nice forward fold. Hands can stay on the floor, or maybe you reach for opposite elbows and just let everything dangle. Really releasing the spine, creating more space between each vertebra. Taking one more breath in and one more breath out. Release your hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen your spine, keep your gaze straight down. Exhale, fold forward. Rise all the way up, one vertebra at a time, slow and controlled. Root down through your heels. Reach your fingertips all the way up. And then relax the shoulder blades down your back. Press your belly button in towards your spine. Keep a soft bend in those knees as you engage your quads. Take one more deep breath in here. And then breath out, swan dive those arms. Send those hips back, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands into the mat, step it back, high plank. Now you know the options for your flow here. We're going to take you through 2, but you can always hold this plank, come right back into your down dog. Take one breath in, and then exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Keep those elbows tight into your ribs. Release everything down to the mat. Tops of the feet press in. Inhale, lift head and chest. Baby cobra. Now press those hands into the mat. Gaze straight forward and slowly release. Now press up to your hands and knees. Tuck your toes. Send those hips high. Downward facing dog. Wag the tail. Walk your dog. We'll take that one more time through. Deep breath in. Breath out. Look to the hands. Step both feet to the top of the mat. Fold forward with your exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise it all the way up, root down, reach. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, high plank. Again, you have the option to come all the way down to your belly. You can always drop the knees for assistance, or you can take your yogi push-up, come halfway, keep those elbows tight into your ribs. Inhale, up, facing dog, standing on the hands and the tops of your feet here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now you take what feels good for you today. This is your practice. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, bring right knee to right elbow. Give it a love tap. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, cross under the body. Hold it here. Now kick your right foot towards the left side of the mat. Fall in triangle. Left hand reaches high. Hips up towards the sky. If you want more of a challenge, can you gaze up at that top hand? Take one more breath in. Exhale, release. Pull into the chest, then send it high to the sky. 3-legged down dog. Big breath in. Exhale, step it through, releasing right foot between your hands. Warrior 1. Drop your back heel into the mat. Left toes point to the front left corner of your mat. Shoulders square to the front of your mat. Reach your fingertips high to the sky. Back leg is straight and strong. Keep a nice bend in your front knee. Take a big breath in here and a big breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, open up to your warrior 2. Foot parallel to the back. Your hips and shoulders. Now one more big breath in. One out. 5-pointed star. I want you to rotate all toes to face the side of your mat. And up, reach it tall, making a starfish with your body. Take another breath in here. And let's take a little back bend. Exhale, bend the elbows, open the heart as you press your hips forward. Inhale, reach it high to the sky, back to 5-pointed star. With your exhale, cartwheel your arms down to the mat. Step left foot back to meet the right, and you move through your flow. Lowering halfway for yogi push-up or all the way. Inhale, lift head and chest. And exhale, downward facing dog. Now, we're going to take that same exact flow, but we're going to move one breath per movement, taking it a little bit quicker here. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to right elbow, love tap. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, knee to left elbow, love tap. Kick it through. Inhale, left arm reaches up high. Exhale, release, left hand to the mat. Inhale, pull knee to chest. Exhale, kick it high to the sky. Now hold for your inhale. Exhale, step right foot between the hands. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, open to warrior two. Inhale, 5-pointed star, root down, reach up. Exhale, warrior two to the opposite direction. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel arms down to the mat. Move through your flow. Know that you can always skip it if it becomes too much for you. Moving with breath. Finishing up our downward facing dog. Again, wagging your tail, walking your dog here. Moving right into the left side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to left elbow, love tap, little core here. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, knee to right elbow, cross it under, squeeze. Now kick it through. Reach right arm to the sky. Good. Really working those obliques. Can you press your hips up a little higher? Take one more. Inhale. Exhale, release. Right hand down. Pull the left knee into your chest first. Then send it high to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, step left foot between the hands. Rise up. Warrior one. Now, check in with those shoulders. Square them to the front of the mat. Back leg is straight and strong. Squeeze your right glute. Rotate your pinkies to face each other. Biceps in line with the ears. Can you reach nice and tall? Stay strong here. Big breath in. Breath out. Open up. Warrior two. Spinning that back foot. Good. Now check in with your front knee. Make sure we pull it slightly towards the pinky edge of your front foot. Roll the shoulder blades down your back. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Turn all toes to the side of your mat. Reach your fingertips tall. Exhale, take that goal post. Open your heart to the sky. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, warrior two to the other side. Good. Again, sinking in nice and deep to that right knee. Flip right palm to the sky. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Take one more breath in. Can you go a little deeper in that front knee? Exhale, cartwheel arms to the mat. Step it back. Move through your flow, halfway or all the way. Inhale as you lift up your heart. Exhale as you come back to down dog. Last time through. You got this. One breath per movement. Are you ready? Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Tap it. Inhale, lift it. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Cross it under the body. Reach arm high. Exhale. Inhale, pull knee into chest. Exhale, send it high to the sky. Take a breath in here. Exhale, step it through. Woo! Inhale, warrior one, rise up. Exhale, open to warrior. Inhale, star. To the front. Reverse. Cartwheel arms down. Back to that high plank. Here I want you to hold it. Pressing the ground. Round the shoulder blades. Hips are level with your shoulder. Presses up to the spine. Exhale, back to down dog. Hips back, wag the tail. Walk your dog. Woo! Oh, yeah. Did you say you wanted more? Is that what I heard? Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, step it through. Release foot between your hands. Rise back up to warrior one. So this should feel really familiar. At this point, we've created some muscle memory. We should be able to come right back into this pose. Keep that back leg straight. I really want you to focus on rooting down through your heel. We'll release our hands behind our low back, setting up for humble warrior here. Now, if you can't reach your hands, towel or a strap, water bottle, your shirt, whatever you have, press the knuckles down as you open your heart. Hinge from your right shoulder inside your right thigh. Back, heel. That's your anchor. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, slowly roll back up to that warrior one. Release your fingers high to the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Set up for triangle, the hamstring. Now start to push your hips back. Reach, 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 reach your fingertips forward. When you can't, not only your leg, between your armpit, yeah, right armpit. Take one more breath in, one more breath out. A little bit more core here. Bend your front knee, your right hand to the mat. Step right foot back to meet the left. Side plank, sorry. Inhale. Inhale. Come down to the mat, your choice. Move through the flow or right back to your down dog. Woo! What we do on the right, we do on the left. Here we go. And left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Warrior one. Now, those of you that have joined me for a Revive class, you know we keep the pace a little bit quicker, trying to keep that heart rate up. So we bring heat into the body when we get into those deeper stretches later. Things are warmed up. Release hands behind your low back. Humble warrior. Again, interlacing those fingers, grabbing hold of a strap or towel. Press your knuckles down first. Open up the collarbones and then hinge from your hips. Bring your elbow, your shoulder inside your knee. Now, maybe you keep your hands at your low back, no problem. Maybe you want to peel your knuckles all the way up to the sky. That back leg is straight and strong. Gaze straight at the floor. One more inhale. One more exhale. Slowly come back up to avoid getting dizzy. Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Taking that triangle pose here. Straighten your front knee. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, press your hips away. Reach, 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 reach. And then release the left hand to the shin. Right up to the sky. Now, keep that core engaged here as we hold ourselves up. We don't want to be dumping all that weight into your front leg. Can you reach all those fingertips to the sky? Take one more breath in. Exhale, bend the front knee. Release left hand to the mat. Step left foot back to meet the right. Side plank. Good. Now maybe you need to bring both hands down first to help you to get there. No problem. 3, thread the needles. Inhale, arm high. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, reach it. Exhale, thread. Last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, thread it. Inhale, reach. Exhale, both hands down. Now this time, drop your knees. Woo! Shoulders feel good? Is that what I'm hearing? All right. Let's take our, I want you to reach that right fingertip forward. So we're going to stretch out the lats. Keep your knees hip distance apart. Reach your right fingertips forward and just start to sink your rib cage towards the ground. But I don't want things to come all the way to the ground. So keep your chest, your belly, your head off the mat. Really keeping space here to stretch out the entire right side. You guys feel that? Oh, good. And then slowly come back up. We switch sides. Move right into that left side. Reach and sink. Now your right hand is there for support to make sure you don't go too deep. And keep those left fingertips gripped. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Slowly come back up. And right back to our downward facing dog. All right. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Coming to that forward fold at the back of your mat. Again, deepen in those knees. Let your head release towards the mat. Letting your belly rest on your thighs here. Inhale, come up halfway, lengthen spine. Exhale, forward fold. Now again, we do this so we can stand up without passing out. Isn't that awesome? Slowly roll up one vertebra.
at a time. Press those hips forward, stack it, release shoulder blades down your back. Coming into our tree pose because it's birthday. Yeah. Favorite foot, it really doesn't matter. We're going to do both. So I'm going to start on the right because that's my favorite foot. And I want you to root down through your heel. Get it? Root. Tree pose. Okay. Hands can come to your heart or to your hips, wherever makes you feel more stable. And kickstand. So I like to call it a little sapling tree. Maybe you're ready to bring your foot into your calf or into your thigh. Now, it really helps if you keep friction. So press the foot against the thigh, keeping that friction. Press your belly button towards your spine. Keep your gaze focused, okay? Anytime we work on balancing, we want to keep our gaze at one spot. And then as you reach your fingertips towards the sky. Yeah, now we are full-grown tree. Now maybe you're an oak tree today and you're standing nice and solid. Maybe you're more like a, what are those called? Any other kind of tree and you're not as solid. A willow tree and you're just waving in the wind. Can you hold for one more breath and then release? Chop that tree down, shake it out. Other side. Now if you're like, hey, Katie, I do tree pose all the time. This is way too easy for me. I got you. Okay? No problem. Go ahead and find that tree. Normal. Maybe you bring your foot into the calf or the thigh. It's your choice. Again, are one of the like tree. You could just do this forever. I want you to close your eyes and then tell me how that feels. Keep that core nice and tight. When you close your eyes, focus eyelids, that space that you were looking at before. Deep breath in. And then slowly release. Chop it down. Shake it all out. Okay. Cool. That was fun. All right. Breath in. Reach your arms high. And breath out. Fold forward. Hinge from those hips. Inhale. Lift halfway. Lengthen spine. Exhale. Forward fold. Now, shift your weight into your right foot. Start to bend your left knee up to your chest as you lift your left foot off the mat. Gaze straight down. I like to gaze at my big toe, but you pick whatever toe works for you. Keep your left foot flexed as you kick it straight behind you. This is called our standing splits pose. Now the focus is to fold over your standing leg. It doesn't really matter how high you get that left leg to the sky. And maybe today you can bring one or both hands to that right ankle. And maybe not. Maybe both hands stay on the floor. That's totally fine. Keep that left foot flexed. Good. Now we're going to really work on that balance. And I want you to pull the left knee into your chest. Don't let that left foot touch the ground. As you start to shift your gaze forward, and we're slowly going to come up to our one-legged mountain pose. Pull that left knee all the way up to your chest. Reach your fingertips high to the sky. Big breath in. And then step left foot forward. And start to fold forward as that right leg comes up towards the sky. Now, you might want to reset by pulling your right knee up to your chest and then kicking it back out behind you. Now, squeeze that right glute. Flex the right foot. Gaze straight down will help you balance through the standing splits pose. Keeping both legs engaged. One more breath in here. One more breath out. Start to pull the knee in towards your chest and then slowly shift your forward as you slowly come up. Controlled. Pull the right knee into your chest. And again, land it, fold it, left leg comes to the sky. Woo! Second on the side. All right. You totally got this. Good. Again, you not today. I'm so over this pose. I don't want to do it again. It's okay. One more breath in. This time with your exhale, I want you to land your left foot next to your right. Take that nice forward fold here. We're actually going to take our gorilla forward fold. So we simply start to lift the feet
putting the weight into the heels as we slide our hands underneath our feet. So the finger pads are massaging the arches of your feet as your toes are up towards your wrists. And then bend those elbows and pull your spine a little bit deeper. Good. Is anyone like, wait, we did it 2 times on one side and only 1 time on the other? Slowly release those hands back to the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Now shift your weight into your left foot. Pull that right knee up to your chest, lifting right foot off the mat, and then kick it behind you. Last time, last side, you got this. Again, option hands can go for that ankle, flexing your foot, squeezing your glute. 1 more breath in. Exhale, release both feet to the mat. Now I want you to bring your feet out nice and wide. And then bend those knees, drop your hips between. You can stay facing that way. Yogi. Straighten those knees, send those hips high to the sky. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step your feet back right into down dog, moving a little deeper into those hips with pigeon pose. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, pull the right knee through, release it behind your right wrist. Is anyone out there being like, finally, I thought she was never going to get there. Now, pull that right heel in towards your left hip and make sure that your right knee stays in line with your right hip. I want you to stay tall here for a minute and walk your hands back towards your hips. Notice how that might change the pose for you. Keep your core tight, so don't let your belly just go. Keep it engaged. And then if you want a little bit more, bend your back knee and reach for your back foot. And if you're like, nope, I'm good, this is plenty today, no problem, just stay where you are. Deep breath in, deep breath out. If you have grabbed that back foot, slowly release it. And then come all the way down, folding over that leg, what you've all been waiting for. Woo. Good. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Finding a little ease in this pose. Bringing your awareness into the body. How is it feeling? One more breath in here. One more breath out. Slowly make your way back up to tall arms. Tuck your back toes. I want you to press your hands into the mat, round your shoulders, and then send right leg high to the sky. Bend the knee and open the hip for our scorpion tail. Just a nice counter stretch here. Helps bring blood flow back into that hip. When you've had enough, release it back to your four-legged down dog, right into the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Send it through, resting your left knee right behind your left wrist. Again, I want you to stay tall, walking your hands back towards your hips. You could stay just like this or bend that back foot. Now, I like to reach same hand for same foot. That might not work for you. My hips can completely touch the floor. If your hips are still pretty tall, it might feel better to reach opposite hand to foot. Okay, whatever works for you today. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Try grabbing with your opposite hand. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Now that you're there, slowly release your foot. And then come all the way, fold it forward. Now this pose tends to be a love-hate pose. You either love it or hate it. Wherever you are though, breathe through it. And know that if this causes you any knee pain, you can always come over
Taking one more breath in and one more breath out. Start to make your way up onto tall arms, tucking your back toe. Again, pressing the ground away, round the shoulder blades, engage your core, send left leg high to the sky, bend the knee, open hip. Flex that left foot. One more breath in. And release. All 4 paws to the mat, walk it out. And then go ahead, drop the knees. And we come to our butterfly pose. Of course, because it's May. Knees flap wide, tall, and just go ahead and flap those knees. Flap, flap. And I want you to stay in your cow here, bringing your hands to your knees. Now, it doesn't really matter where your legs are. Maybe your knees are touching the ground. Maybe your knees are up to your ears. Really doesn't matter. Just relax. Find a tall spine. So to take our seated cow, you're just going to press those ribs forward as you lift your chin to the sky. So really open through that throat. And then with your cat pose, you're just going to come to the seated cow, lifting chin high. Exhale. Come up, roll shoulder blades down your back. Exhale. Maybe you shake it out. Release those, open. Release those legs long. Flex your feet. And then roll one vertebra at a time. Slow and control. All right. Leg lifts on each leg to total 22. All right, so keep your feet up to the sky. And I want you to just release your right leg towards the ground, hovering it. Keep both feet flexed, hover it. Hands can stay underneath your low back here. And then pull right leg back up. That's 1. Exhale, release it. Inhale, pull it back up. That's 2. Take the remaining 9. At your own pace. We got a squirrel checking us out here. The beauties of working out outside. Now I want you to move slowly with your breath. All right, when you have finished your 9, keep legs up at the sky.
I'm so scared right now.
Keep both legs up when you finish 9 on one side. And then we move right into your 11 on the other. Slow and controlled. When we do core movements in yoga, it is not about speed. It is about moving with your breath, keeping that core activated. Now, I really want you to press your low back into the mat here. If at any point in time your low back starts to release off the mat, don't lower your foot quite close to the ground. And when you have finished 11 on each side, the squirrel distracted me, so I have not been counting, but I trust that you all count to 11 at home. Go ahead and hug your knees into your chest and just gently rock it side to side. Whew. Good. And then go ahead and release both feet into the mat. Arms out to your side, so we're actually doing this underneath a tree, so naturally we're going to take twisted root pose. Cross your right leg over left, and then drop your knees to the left. Earth Day happens to be my favorite holiday. Those of you out there that don't celebrate Earth Day, all you have to do is just put something in the recycling bin today. If you need help sorting your recycling, let me know. I'm happy to come over and show you how to do that, at a distance, of course. Slowly begin to pull your knees back up towards the sky, across your feet. Plug both heels down, and just gently lift your hips to reset the spine. Then we cross left over right. And let's say when you take this twisted route, you're like, wow, this is way too intense. No problem. Simply uncross. Come back up to center. Uncross both feet, plug heels in, lift hips. And then come to that happy baby. Pull your knees towards your hands, grab for your feet, pull your feet down as your feet press back up into your hands. Keep that friction, flattening your spine down into the mat. Again, you can take this pose however your body needs it. Baby, side to side. Maybe you want to stretch one leg. Final resting pose. Let everything go. Release your whole body into the mat here. And just gently roll your shoulders down your back. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Good. Now, you're welcome to stay here as long as this feels good for you and your body. Fill up your lungs. Final resting pose is corpse pose. Warren. Everyone. Fabulous week. Make sure you drink lots of water. Go ahead and that recycling bin with all of your plastic canning goods. Make sure to join us tomorrow, 5:30. Mwah.